Hello, people.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends.
Welcome back.
Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Lial. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
Geralt! Why do you flee?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire. Panthers. Travelers are in trouble. Gotta help. Slower.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Come on, stay back, your grace. We shall... Help! Save us! Fucking beast! Be gone! Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done
They
for.
were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it, Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem, till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper?
Slow now. Whoa.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Game to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to
Oh,
introduce
hello.
oneself before
Sorry.
asking any questions.
My mic was muted and I didn't realise.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a
It
witcher.
has been a very
He
long
has come
time.
to
How are
Toussaint
you?
On my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
Can't believe I bloody left it muted
I am
again.
at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers, Assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally, and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and
Yeah, my mic is on.
every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But
Silence!
No bets.
I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
in the main cellar, around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
He's scared now, isn't he? After being so pompous towards me.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Overloose 1269 vintage. How fancy. Damn it, there were other books there. Doubt that'll be any use for me. Estes 19, not 1269. Can't even bloody read. Piarano 1272. Pomino 1273. Sangreal 1269. So they're the ones we want, aren't they? Sangreal 1268. Sangreal 1270. I'm supposed to read the wine ledger. Where the hell is it? Read that, read that, read that, read that. Eternal fire. Safe conduct. Not sure what I'm supposed to be reading, because I've read everything. The red book. Makes sense.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Found it. Stored in a nook on the upper level. Just above our heads.
Show me.
Don't know where you're going, love. It's this way. Come on, walk faster.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too.
Dude, why are you stepping back?
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
More if one of them's poison.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
You only picked up one.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
But I didn't even tap that one.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Nah, lob it off.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
How big is
gave you-
enormous?
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
A nobleman is not someone who stabs someone else in the
I shall
back.
tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Mustn't do anything.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
No, we don't. We
Your
need to
Grace,
know where they're going to pick
I
it
beg
up.
your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Wow, you're
See no
jumped
reason
up,
to
mate.
wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Your signal being? You know, as controlling you would be handy to know. Okay, don't tell me. Just kill everyone.
Relax. Now we wait.
They're an ugly lot, aren't they?
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Hello, ugly.
It's not him.
Ooh, he lost his legs. Your name's not what now?
Magic!
Do you guys actually do any damage? Wow, your
Is it
army is
just me, or
weak.
did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight.
Yeah, they're
We
becoming
managed
friends.
to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
No duh.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
You're not the most tactful of interrogators.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Twist the arrow in his shoulder.
They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Now what are you gonna do, mate?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now.
I'll
Who
kill
is
you.
he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Party. Oh, you didn't mean it that way. Oh well.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Then
Seems
we'll
like a
find
man
whoever
who can
did
take
it.
care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Cintrian stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
But who? There we
Captain,
go.
why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits
Well,
attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Oh, fun.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The
Well,
port warehouse
duh.
where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude
Well,
mystique.
not from round here.
Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the
It's a bit
question.
heavy-handed.
If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We,
We.
Your Grace.
Again.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Do I have to?
Get him. I should double the patrols, just in case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
I need to check that.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Yeah, you said that, mate.
Audacious rat.
Yeah, you keep saying the same line to yourself.
Best behave, Fred. You're in
I'll do what I want, mate. You're not the boss of me.
Hey, is that not this cur with the price on his head? It's him! Get him! Got to go together! No! Watch out! He's a witcher! Guess this chap.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Ooh, nice picture. She's either selling her body or she's drunk the way she's walking. Speaking of which, we need to find somewhere to sell our crap again. Especially those books. We have a lot of books.
What's new, Silverlocks?
The
Looking
Witcher's
for
not
diversion?
nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
Nice tune.
He's very drunk.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
She's a whatever. She has to be fashionably late. The Duchess, isn't she? Can't even remember. Yeah, how fancy.
Well, well. A witcher in a robe. I last saw attire like this years ago in Redania.
Inappropriate for this evening? Not a good fit?
It's a wonderful fit, but you're sure to stand out. No one wears such things around here. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
I had
Any
several,
idea why they
but
wear
thank you.
masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
That's debatable.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Go on then.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
He's obviously in the wrong crowds.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Do you feel taking a bath?
Seriously? You're just eating all the herbs?
Go on, Geralt, be bold.
Good folk, yet another an artist.
Sure to be in one of the alcoves.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
I do hope this sweater concludes more symphony than the last.
Quite the low cut.
Splendid! The sky over Toussaint.
Or a deeply internalized film.
Please do not disturb.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
What absolute BS.
Absent. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Have you now? I'm glad I brought an end to that. Yay, free food.
Have I not heard? Leave us be.
I'm sure you want. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Question is, what do you wish to do alone? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be walking in that.
I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
You understand? There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance.
How beautiful.
Sorry.
My dear, I sense you've a knack for persuasion.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
It's an outrage. But are you sure it's an original?
My employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? Oh, understand. Then are you sure it's an original?
Employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not
Dolphins
heard?
are cool.
It's on everyone's lips. 4 duets in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
Right, fine. You can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
Slow down. You have declared your intent. Now I will convey this to my client.
Dolphins
We
are
shall
cool.
get back to you. Please await word.
You're in my way, Anna.
Cecilia never should.
Greetings. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I...
There must be something such terrible, exceptional truth.
Yeah, 'cause that's normal, just to be nude there.
Do not disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
And we
I
should leave it there.
You may still get your chance.
Didn't need to know that.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centurion Noble you came here
Stop
with.
showing her.
Wanted to ask you about him.
Centurion Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here, tall, dark, masked. He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
I want to know what the other interactions are we can have.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
I need all the luck I can get.
Aren't they even? Because the right cup seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine. Relax. Master Hoover is a generous patron and a truly wonderful man. It was that...
Out of my way. Stupid people.
great one. He's a dance.
Oh, I thought there was something to nick for there then.
No. Oh, I don't know.
Get all the refreshments we can. All the wine we can so we can sell it. Out of my way, fatty.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Fabian.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such
We must throw off the manacles.
Hit a fist tag. Artists' way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Empty
either.
heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Empty heart-shaped left their box behind. Cecilia must have left like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
That wouldn't surprise me. Who you met, Dandelion?
The great one. He's a dance.
That's to say, the other one.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exception true.
Yeah, you do the first time. She's gone in the building, hasn't she?
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
The bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
That means you get out of the way of the door, mate. Bloody hell, man.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Don't you get if you close the festivities he may escape?
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door. Bloody handprint. Made a platform. Clever. It's his. Must be pretty strong, too. Bloody handprint. It's his. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder.
What ladder? Oh, below. That's not ladder, that's trellis.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains.
If that's all you gotta say is pop up.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Yeah, we know. We found what he came for.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
Probably fall.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window.
Come on, Sherlock, stop pointing out the obvious.
Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
You better.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate.
I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
She's got a real Welsh accent,
Claim
doesn't
the
she?
man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Care to elaborate?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
No, duh.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Why can't you say it in front of all of us? Why was she on the balcony, not in the revelry?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
I doubt it. Your life is in danger, my dear.
Siana might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
In what way?
Foul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could
No.
be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Sienna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
And then he killed
Cedric
him.
stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She
Told ya.
destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters.
Sibling rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess
It's your
satisfying
sister.
whims,
She's
going after
entitled to
lost
wine.
luxuries. Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go
Hello,
to
Alma.
Dontaine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
1 second. Bloody Facebook not loading messages. Hi. How you doing today?
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea
Hello.
you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
Yeah,
They came to pay me
Layla,
a
stop
surprise
by.
visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine.
Unfortunately,
each
my
other
mic
for-
was muted, so I think she thought I was ignoring her. She didn't stay long.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
We're not really friends. He tried to kill me.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them.
Yeah, I
from the world very
unmuted and she, when I realised, and she
You said you're both
disappeared not
aiding
long
him with his
after.
contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child. It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions.
Alma with a
The places I found
35.
most fascinating.
Thank
I
you
believe
very
you're running
much.
short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know
Add
your
into
wine a
our-
lot better than I know mine.
Where are we at?
We shall return
October. Star payout. Once Facebook confirm the payout for
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint. My.
September and
Highly exceptional,
before,
Regis.
I'll set up the wheel like I did before.
Crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No,
We'll
let
do
me
our
explain.
gift card
He's
giveaway.
dangerous,
I'll
and you're
order
gonna watch him.
But that is
my new
precisely
controller.
what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Come on, Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's a pain in the ass for everything. The amount of complaints and concerns in the Level Up Facebook group is ridiculous.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been talking to the crows again, or was it ravens?
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
That's true, Facebook with their commission of making people buy stars. And then you've got Streamlabs doing direct donations where PayPal take the cut. God, all fun and games. Yeah, thank you very much. Stars are always appreciated, never expected. And it does help us do a little giveaway.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Just give you the prize.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it.
I will let you know.
Go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone.
Every
that way I can make sure neither woman will come to
Geralt, shut up, I'm trying to
Know
talk.
what you're doing. Fine.
And Regis.
I shall see to Detlef. Good luck, my friend.
Every time we get stars at the end of the stream, I put it into an Excel spreadsheet so I know who sent stars and what.
Those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe,
And each
choosing a
time
wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem.
it automatically
Especially a wine to be
calculates how
served
many
to
entries you
exquisite
get,
ladies.
because I do it by 100 stars,
Gallant as ever.
but if it was less
I
than
regret
100,
all the
I
more that I
generally
shan't
round up,
finish the second bottle with you.
and it all
Duty
goes in the
calls.
wheel.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
I try to be. I'm not as organised with uploading my streams to YouTube, but with the stars where I know I'm going to give back and where it's of benefit to you,
exceptional
I try and be
friends.
organised.
This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Yeah, I would say he's intriguing, but he's kind of a murderer.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
And where I bought my new phone, I have some wireless headphones come in, which is very nice and very good. I've just got to wait like up to 60 days for them to arrive, unfortunately. But it is the webcam I want to sort out after I sort out the controller.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
It is cool, but given the price of phone contracts these days, they owe you something. You're just hiding. I do wish I had more of a streamer setup, but... Hey! But once it's sorted with the webcam, I can use the NVIDIA stream, wherever it's called, take out the background and... Hey! And have my head. And like cut out everything else. Make it look pretty, do some stuff. Stop saying hey. It's just making a noise now to interrupt me speaking. But once I get a webcam, I will sort out like proper camera, cut out the background. It's not going to be pretty because it's going to be my face, but it'll look respectable.
Annual chivalric tourney. Surfing as patron this year, Lady Vivienne de Tabry.
Invitation to a Gwent tournament, due to take place at the Pheasantry, organized by a certain Count Monnier.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint. Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons Emporium of diverse merchandise. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Show me what you got back there.
I don't like the way I look and stuff. It doesn't matter what people say. Like, that's not 100% why I don't have a camera. But it is like part of the reason. The main reason is I've got a really crap webcam and this like end of life kind of thing. Yeah, this guy's not paying me anywhere near enough.
So long.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
Could come this time.
Like, if you went out and bought my webcam, it would not be cheap, or it wasn't when I bought it. But by these days' standards, it's a piece of rubbish. Yeah, it is hard. I know it's not the same, but when I was at school, I did a promotional video for a university. And I absolutely hated seeing myself and listening to myself on screen.
This is Beauclair, not some written prop.
There's also the issue that I couldn't remember my lines and had to take a few takes.
The best steel in all.
Show me what you have.
Yeah, I've always been interested in like media kind of stuff than video and broadcasting. I did an interview with the Prime Minister when it was Gordon Brown. Recorded it, edited it. It's a good bit of fun. Pure silver. How's that junk? God, man. You know nothing. Bouquet of flowers. 1. You know. If you ever bought flowers, I have. It doesn't cost 1. It's a lot more expensive than £1 or $1. And trust me, I have bought a lot of bouquets of flowers in my time. And not because I was in trouble. Because I know that's why a lot of people buy flowers. Minus 50, minus 50. That's a normal sword, isn't it? Minus 42, so that can go, that can go. Minus 20. Oh, looks a good one. That's plus 14. We gotta change weapons. I need a bookseller too. Because I have like a lot of books. I'm pretty sure I can get more than £1, $1, whatever the hell the currency is in this game. Do some repairs on our equipment. We'll just repair everything. I know I've been through this stuff already. I think I'll just sell it all. I don't actually use any of it. Ooh, I've already got him down to 16. Ah, we made him broke. That's what we like to do.
No, see you later.
Ooh, bloody hell, he's aggressive, isn't he? No, see you later. Inventory. Crossbow plus 14. It's not as pretty as the other one, but it will do the job.
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
I'm back?
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Not really.
Work for me.
You were on the map.
New contract.
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
No.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
No.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
So I've literally done nothing. apart from talk to a bloke.
If you've no reason to live,
And
live to spite others.
I've got a bank account with lots of money. Dude, seriously, I've done nothing. There's a potion-y thing here. Ew. Just ew. Please stop puking.
Lepiota's wheezing lungs. A real witcher.
Funny enough, I was thinking Tweedledum when you said Tweedledee.
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle? Ginacia petals?
Show me what you've got in stock.
Ooh. Interesting. $10. I'm buying these 10 ones. I may never use them, but I'm gonna sell them a load of crap now and get my money back. Excuse me, sorry. I've never actually used any of these things. Okay, I have used the mutagens before now. They're only worth 1. I think I've got the strongest one attached. It's only 2% they can go. Whoa! I'm down a lot of money.
How's business?
The coin is good, but just between us, I'm going batty with boredom.
I know what my customers want before they open their mouths. Boltmen, birch sap. Ladies of all walks, whatever fragrance Duchess Henrietta prefers at the time.
If just once somebody would order some poison, eh?
He wants
Need to
people
get
to
going.
order
Till next
poison.
time.
It's a very strange man. There is a lot wrong with this man. I need my money from the bank. I just spent a lot of money in there.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Keep calm and
Need to
carry
come
on.
back during the day.
Dude. 'Tis the day.
Witcher, was that truly necessary? And how nights would it be? Can I help you?
Midday. I'm surprised they're not close to lunch.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where
Banks
we
are
look after
so
your coin as if it were
lazy.
our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record.
See you in an hour. At least banks today are digital. Buddy cat. I hate that I'm allergic to cats.
Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly an error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38.
For more information, please go to window number 1.
Please go to window number
Where's
1.
window number 1?
What the hell is happening here?
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
Etc., etc. She's clearly not happy in her job.
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Happen to know where I can do it then?
Let me think.
She has no
Perhaps
clue.
upstairs, in records, or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Dude, you are not helpful.
Yes? Can I help you?
Yeah, tell me where I can get Form A38.
What can I do for you?
Dude, stop
Sorry,
walking into
gotta
me.
get through.
Halt there. Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as
Yeah, you had it all before.
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your Form 202, please.
Form 202? Just what are you trying to pull?
Sir, I'm not pulling anything. Just following procedure.
You are
Permit
pulling some in.
A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind.
Bloody hell, talk about bureaucracy.
You cut in front of me, sir.
I have 2 swords on my back. Back off, bitch.
Did no such thing. Been standing here the whole time.
Is that so? You know you're the third today to try that ruse. I will not stand for this. Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners.
Go on, hit me.
Bring it.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside. Outside, now!
Fine, I'll beat your ass. You two coming to watch? No? Gonna stay in your seats? Can you two move out of the way, please?
It's the third time this time. I wagered 10 on the one on the right.
What? That lost your nerve?
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall teach you the meaning of decency.
Yeah, up yours too, bitch. I want my money.
Come on. Where the hell'd she go? Air pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
Oh my.
Number likely cost more than we make in a month.
I truly wonder who she got to lend her that much corn.
Please just give me my money.
Collins. Yes? Always. Can I help you?
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
one.
cannot be serious.
I too find it hard to believe. For
Excuse me.
can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
You, polite.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait. We're done with the break.
Oh my god.
I was at home the other
Bureaucracy, I just want my money. Where's my money, bitch?
You must wait. They have the break now. So, what do you hope to get here, my friend?
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge.
Okay, no idea what that is, mate.
But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy a round of Gwent?
No, I do not.
See, you know this place pretty well. Must have taken care of a good amount of business.
Oh, naturally, my friend. Naturally. Indeed, I've managed to work the system a time or two. You see, such things require finesse, subtlety. Otherwise, you're stuck. I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis, bribery. Nothing works.
Might as well go if nothing works.
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at her window 12 hours each day without hearing so much as a good day.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's like that at my work as well. They all throw everything at you at the end of the day.
But muster up some flowers, some perfume. Well, you will resolve your matter lickety-split.
Right. Certainly worth a shot.
I know how work is. It's not fun. You get the peaks and troughs, and the troughs are awful as hell.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Beck.
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form will soon be ready. Name and surname?
Geralt of Rivia.
It's not really a
Let me
surname.
find it. Get on, Gemel. Here it is. Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
You're dead.
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Oh, I'm alive?
Got you some flowers. Just to thank you for helping me with my file.
Oh, but I shouldn't. For me? Really?
Match the color of your eyes.
Oh. You, sir,
Pay
are
2
quite the
points.
charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
Oh my god, that really was easy. Why is it so easy to bribe people at a bank? It's not legal.
Any disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
I want my money.
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
Nae problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Chanfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need. We'll have
Because
it
you're
all for
pissing
you.
me
Just
about.
need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits. Have a look.
Ooh, pretty.
Enlightened Highness, she's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Aye, Master Witcher. This way.
Yeah, so you are my
how's the trade
friend, but you see, I'm
Can't complain.
Good for
hired.
you, 'cause in our neck of the woods, things are dark.
And suddenly I'm more important.
Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say Cote de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last in on the right.
Where's the interest? How much do I have?
What the hell's this, Chanfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours. Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards.
Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
On your nana's beard.
Fooled me once, not about to let you fool me again.
Master Geralt, I beg you, keep your heat. We can work this out, I know we can.
Rip that coin out of your throat if I have to.
Guards, help! What can I Shoot for Nelly! Come on, come to daddy!
Not good.
Come to daddy, you're off my size, mate.
A key.
Got the master key. I can't unlock the locked door.
Get my hands on that twit.
Aye, Marianne, close the account and pay the man his coin. Thank you. Master Witcher, your coin. Just dinna go making any more trouble, all right?
This it?
200.
Expected a few thousand at least.
Well, there's things to account for. Taxes, inflation, and so on. The economy's nobody's fault, is it?
Might have guessed.
Ah, and Master Witcher, one more thing. Dinna come back to my bank ever again. Can do without patrons like you.
Talk to me like that again, I'll smash your head
I've
in.
nothing to say to you. Away and bile you. Get out, that's your lot, chum.
There, you lucky you little bastard. They definitely shoot you. A piece of filth. Stealing my money.
All is in order.
Oh, that's not in order. They stole my money.
Let me live. The guard brings peace to our domains. Flaunt its writ and rot in chains.
Dude, I'll do what you want. Or what I want. I'm employed by the duchy. Can't touch me, mate.
The hussey's got a waist. Hey there, half-wit.
I've let you cheeky go.
I see better.
I should call rope, shouldn't I? This way, buddy. Oh my god, you are such a stupid horse. I swear sometimes Roach has been drinking how stupid he is. Other girls on a pause, how inconsiderate. I know the feeling. I usually take a late lunch to make it easier for my team, but Never works out that way. Finally, a break. You're nearing a turning point in the story. After this, you will no longer be able to finish certain quests. Save your game before continuing. I have saved. Now let me kill someone. Bye, Roach. Love ya.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Excuse me. The Damien after midnight. Have to be after midnight. Actually, I sold my mutagens, didn't I? Oops. I could really do with the red one, actually. Said after midnight, so 1 o'clock should be fine, shouldn't it?
So eager are you? The mill then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
We'll get to the point. I've been here for hours, mate. I've been meditating. Come on, bro.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have 2 objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex.
Oh, it's just gone 80
Several old
here.
buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here.
What time is
through
it
the main
there,
gate,
by the way,
then
Alma?
secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
3
Cyprian's
p.m.
men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town.
So you're 5 hours difference.
They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm.
Don't expect me to remember that, by the way.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
What time do you finish today? Look at the horses. Never ridden a horse, but they smell vile. Sometime later. Very descriptive. 8. 5 hours left.
So it begins.
You can do it, Elma.
We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
You can
What far if the boys
survive.
out front don't hold?
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Go on, Anne. Bring it, bitch. Yeah, that's much easier.
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Like where I work, we have offices
I see no ducals along the road.
all over the world,
Roderick was right. You can flee. We'll manage.
but I never remember what time zone people are in.
Someone's here. But be careful. If you drop, kill him. I'm a hard nut to crack.
Or when they finish.
Pathetic.
It's like we've got Dubai, Hong Kong, Greece, Singapore. I'm sure we've got others too, I just never remember all the officers we work with. Yay! Kill him and hit him in the face.
Shit.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
We are literally an international company. It's a pain in the ass.
Where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't
Uh,
have let them under my roof.
We've only just had a time change. We went from British summertime to Greenwich Mean Time or Universal Time Code. So we've only just gone back an hour. I think it was on Sunday morning it happened. So it's only just happened.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course. She convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the tower. The top floor.
I think it's the last Saturday or Sunday of October. Our time goes back. And it's sometime in March it goes forwards.
Where's the hostage? The woman?
I think.
What?
For now.
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my...
Although a lot of countries have got rid of daylight savings time.
What will become of me?
Not my problem, bitch.
Leaving you to the ducal guard, if you don't bleed to death in the meantime.
Huey, pox upon you.
Pox upon you. I hope you die. Ooh, a nice sword. Big man gonna die.
Stay
wanna know what the big man dropped. A mirror. I kill that big F off dude and I get a mirror. At least I get wine out of this bloke. Hello, people with guns. Okay, they're bows. You did.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The damned harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Ooh. Bye. Hey guys, how are you doing? Thanks for the assist.
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything.
Dude, you're getting in my way. Gotta kill them all. Thank you. It says defeat the guards, but they're all dead. Dudes, did you break something?
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so... Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Cool. It's really handy to have two vampires with you. I wish I could move that fast.
Renna!
She is one of them.
Are you hurt?
Look at her armor.
If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
Careful, dude.
They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
She cannot be trusted. Come on. Careful, dude.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
Look behind your back, Dettlaff.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Rena's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she
Quite
tracked back
obviously
here
holding
recently,
something behind her back.
moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Cintrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Cintrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
Ah, she moved her hand. Admit it, woman.
You will come to Teshumudna and explain all. If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
Bye, dude.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
He will.
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
There she is.
Sienna! It's true. It's you. Sister, dear. What have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Not happening. She has an appointment. She
And you,
must
Witcher.
keep.
You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used. just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered
There was no-
Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else
The
you've
very
neglected to
same.
mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
Mount Gorgon. You have Gorgons? I can solve that
Where
for
is
the
he
right
now?
price.
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace,
He
we
dares
have
threaten
3
your
days
sister.
to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
That's going to be difficult. 7 points available. Level 45.
Do you think Her
Beauclair
Grace's nerves have been
Faris.
calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially when it
Yes, well, even I...
She's
Dettlaff's
caught up.
actions were highly
She loves her people. She loves her
Reprehensible even.
sister. Dettlaff thought he was in love. She used him. You can see why he's angry. You can see why
Are you
she's
upset?
angry.
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
The lead is Dettlaff. He's told us his location. He wants to get his beloved.
Upset's just not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
She is a bit of a bitch, so you are right.
So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their
Hey,
expectations?
crazy.
Depends. Peasants cuss me out.
How you
Merchants demand I
doing,
refund their
girl?
deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace,
Nice
the
to
population
see you.
demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood.
Cornfield
Yours.
buddies. Leave his blood alone,
The
bitch.
last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise.
Blood
Storm the
does not mean family.
pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Dettlaff?
You carry on, woman. I'll put my sword through you. Wow, she is such a bitch.
we're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care
Can't
not
look left.
what you have worked
That is not
are
good,
working on,
Krasina.
or shall work on. I'm interested in results.
Close your
which thus
eyes
far
and
have
listen to
been
my
nil.
voice. You shall feel better. Ooh, spooky.
Times I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the
Ah,
bunch
you need
to
to
it,
rest.
all within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week, the aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've
Hey,
begun
moron.
to suspect my beagles might have
A
done a better
fox
job.
is not a vampire.
Then perhaps your grace should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher after the vampire.
Exactly how I feel, Geralt.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher.
You
Very thin.
tread on thin
Wisdom
ice,
demands
whatever
you
the
choose your
fucking
words
rank
more
you are.
cautiously. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Dettlaff, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Is Alex, I'm confused.
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Or forever hold your
They
peace.
protect the city. Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
Dettlaff is going mental. And apparently he's brought reinforcements. He's gone batshit crazy. Get it?
If it's war this Dettlaff wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
Get her out of here.
Oh, that don't sound good, crazy now. Four hours in 24 hours. That is not good. I don't do well without sleep. Come on, you harlot. I see your outline. Oops. Did I just cut him in half by accident? She's nearly dead. Good boy. Good shot. Got you, bitch. She's been there, chop her head off. For Christ's sake.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there.
Been sleeping 20 hours.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Dettlaff out. A way you've avoided resorting to so
I
far
know
because you
doctor's
thought it was too
appointments over
dangerous.
here, there's
Is that how I put it?
ridiculous wait times.
Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous
My
understatement
nipples.
in this case.
Crazy,
Regis,
nah.
Another inner monologue growing out of a personal
right,
dilemma.
though.
Just tell me how to flush Dettlaff out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative.
No due
After all,
course. Tell me.
You could fulfill Dettlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Sienna doesn't exist. Crying out loud.
Dettlaff still believes Sienna's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Sienna? Hand her over to Dettlaff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her.
Yeah, I know.
Her, and he will spare the
I
city.
know, Alma.
So say I agree to this, because I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not
Oh. No, it is on. Never mind.
I'm suggesting we ask her permission.
Guarantee her safety.
What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Sienna won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Probability is everything. That's why I do not gamble.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Sienna's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled
Wow,
your doubts.
condescending,
Not so
bud.
fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual
Blood of a virgin.
one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Tusa is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be forced to appear.
But how do I get
So this
him?
unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Dettlaff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
He is so helpful. Bloody hell, man.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Sienna and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Dettlaff included.
Regis.
I doubt
to
it.
put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Dettlaff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so.
Yeah, his advice is
Now,
crap.
please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
I intend on killing everybody because it's easier. Consider freeing Sienna. Let's talk to Dettlaff. Lean more towards no nonsense. Oriana, let's find her. Do not know. I need to think about it. Oh, what should we do? And Miles and them's changing. I think we shall speak to Damien.
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Sienna.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
Yeah, well, you better bloody help. 'Cause the guards around here are bloody useless.
Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
Run, bitch! Run! Ooh, quest failed, that's not good.
Never thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's calling commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettlaff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional.
Jim
He
Carrey.
manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll
Yeah, he
continue
does. He
attacking
does
until
look
he
a
orders
bit
them
like
to back
Count
down
Olaf.
Until he dies.
I like the books, I do. Movie, not so good. Series, so-so. Books are good though. Save the child! Dude, seriously, I told you. You know, it'd help if I've forgotten his name, but Count Olaf would help. You did, mother trucker.
What you doing, son? Nothing. Just chilling. Chilling.
Hey, Grazino with the
itself didn't kill him. Bled to death
500.
afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's delay means another death.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled
I
to
see
death afterwards.
footprints.
If
Stop
we'd only
again.
arrived a bit earlier.
Follow the footprints. They end here. Why?
Rook formation. Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. Barricade put up in the street.
Pointless. That's no obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them.
Out of my way. Really? Really? He dies like that? Jeebus Christ. I'm there with 100. Ooh, I just shot nothing at all then. Thank you very much.
Geralt, care to come back?
No. I know where he's going.
Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Dude, seriously.
Guillaume.
He's meant to be helping me and he just stands there.
Lost blood.
This dude is no help.
You might say.
Sean, hello, how you doing?
Tough battle before he died.
Damien, that's his name.
Must be in the bank. Barricaded themselves.
Oh, horsey's on fire. You great, good. Glad to hear it.
You killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter.
Lies with the city, you're all gonna die.
Palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Almer and Crazy Nero here. My streams are pretty quiet. I get a few regulars, but not that many.
To the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next.
Yeah, Almer and Crazy Nero are busy working.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
Why a hook? Dude, come on.
Your problem's my problem now. Leave it to me. I'll solve it.
How?
All I can say just now is
Yeah, always working.
You know the Duchess's decision. Sienna awaits her trial. In custody.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Good for you. I still need to know where she is.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait.
I knew he'd tell us.
When last I saw Sienna, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom?
As in, for children?
You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear.
His face is gonna scar.
You've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
You did.
Let's go, Regis.
And Regis and Kelly like a morning show in America.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
Dude, if you could kill it that easy, why the didn't you help me earlier? Seriously, you were taking the Michael. Could have killed him that easy. Why the hell didn't you do it earlier? My god, man. Well, that's where we just came from. Get inside the playroom. I do not know how we are supposed to do such a thing. Quests. That one. That one.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Would you mind?
Not at all.
Thank you, Regis.
Thanks. At your service.
On my way, Regis.
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Yay, stuff to sell.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture. A tin knight.
Need to examine the tea set.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
I don't want the doll.
The Land of 1,000 Fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating. The Land of 1,000 Fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating. The Land of 1,000 Fables.
You've said that.
Medallions vibrating. What the? Found a notebook.
I shall be right back,
Property of
people.
Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Siana gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future
I know you're
ladies.
different, Alma,
The
but
incident
I
devolved
wouldn't
into
want to go
fisticuffs.
back right now.
Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Anna Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Anna Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
So much easier
Once
than
you're
having
labelled
a
a black sheep, it's so
over
hard
2 hour
to shake a
commute
reputation.
each way. Get to stream and hang with you guys.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there.
Ah.
First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabel de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000 Fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
Yeah.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
My commute is ridiculous to and from work, because although technically it's Cardiff, it's the outskirts in the middle of nowhere, with the bus that's only every 2 hours. So I'm so glad I can work from home right now.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. I came to examine Sienna. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply.
She would be excommunicated.
I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Sienna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Anna Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbours to the south, the word describes the many-petalled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Swear I saw that book somewhere. This it? Let's see. Expecto Ludum. Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 Fables. Incredible. That Let's see where this road takes me. Eye of the Hellion going wild. All land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices?
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now it's my turn to gobble. Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Cannot stop from fear of your magical claws. Careful she doesn't douse you.
that silver. What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Oh, you've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Beans? What beans?
Try not to interrupt. Well, Jack, where are they?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrek Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me,
Naughty
they ordered
piggies.
those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then.
Ooh, they were
Knights
evil
are not so
bastards.
chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you?
Not
Must
really.
have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was
I don't
cruel,
know.
that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Bullshit.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which
Strange
seemed like she was
children.
playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive.
Very.
Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Charming.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Goes to the fairy
But you
tale
must gird
castle.
yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was
Giant's
Jack,
castle.
of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Demanding much?
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Right then, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it there, unfortunately. I shall find someone else to send you to, but I shall see you on the next one. If you guys stay tuned, I will find someone else to send you to so you can carry on having fun. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for the stars. If you are on Twitch, I shall send you to a Rose. She has good fun. She's playing Back for Dead. Back for Blood even. Close enough, you know what I meant. If you're on Facebook, let's a Warzone. Lots of GTA 2. I shall send you to Cressy. I'm Crazina. Pleasure as always. See you on the next one, guys.